This summer, keep an eye out for pianos in parks across the city.
Whether you're a pro or want a free lesson, Make Music Chicago is inviting everyone to stop by and play in this free celebration. Kwang Hao and Margaret join us with more. Welcome to you both.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Both of you are accomplished pianists. Tell us a little bit about how you got involved with this incredible collaboration.
Well, so Pianos in the Parks is a partnership, at least this year, between the Chicago College of Performing Arts at Roosevelt University and the Chicago Park District's Night Out in the Parks program. And what we do is we place 6 pianos in 6 parks all around the city. They're placed there from June 21st until the end of the month, the end of July. And anybody who comes to the park is welcome to play it. And if you've never played, we also offer lessons once a week for an hour. And you can sign up online, either on the webpage, or if you happen to run into one of the pianos, there's a QR code on the piano. You can scan that, and that takes you to the schedule as well. And then we are launching sort of a little carrot to get people to go out and play the pianos. What we're doing is we're going to offer free T-shirts to the first 40 people who send in or post a video of themselves playing on one of these pianos.
Cute.
And then there's a whole bunch of things that we ask you to tag and to hashtag, and I don't want to get that wrong, so I'm just going to send you to the webpage, and you can find out how to do that.
How exciting. So Margaret, what is it about having a piano accessible in a park that is so great for a community?
It's amazing. On the South Side, we are underserved. Yeah. There's no music in the schools. And to have a piano in the park where the kids can actually come and put hands on, because now everybody has their phone in their hand or their tablet, the music is becoming more electronic for them. So to have an actual instrument where it's amazing to see how much they want to play, how much they want to learn when they see it. And not just the kids, there are people that, older people too, come out.
And Margaret, you're the executive director of the Southside Jazz Coalition, but you're going to be one of the teachers for this entire project.
Yes, Kwang.
Yeah. Oh, he roped you into this, huh? He roped you into teaching.
Yes.
I love it. So
She's been doing this for years, though.
Got it. So, what are you hoping to accomplish in a lesson with maybe an adult that's never played piano before? Will they be able to play a little song?
A song, yes.
Okay.
I have books where, finger numbers, make it easy.
Yeah.
And I try to teach them about the piano, that it's a percussion instrument, that it has 88 keys.
That's, I was just saying, I have an electric piano and I need a longer one because we don't have enough keys. So this is perfect for somebody in that situation who may not have access to a full piano.
And it's a good feeling when you can play a song in 10 minutes.
Okay.
It is a good feeling.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
Incredible.
She's a good teacher, huh?
She is.
Yeah.
Really good.
Well, that's also the beauty of a piano, right? Is that there's sort of no barrier to sounding pretty decent, from the very beginning, because unlike the violin or a reed instrument, there's a certain amount of technique that you need in order to be able to produce a sound that isn't offensive, right? And so on the piano, you just, if you know which notes to push, it actually sounds pretty good.
You can play a song.
And it sounds like it's going to be at a variety of parks, but if someone's watching and they want a piano in their park, is that still possible?
Yeah, well, not for this summer, but we plan to do it again next summer. We've actually been in 25 parks in the years that we've been doing this. So what you can do is talk to your park supervisor, make sure it's okay with them, because they're really sort of the last word on that. And if they are okay, then reach out to us through the website, or you can actually talk to the park supervisor as well, because they would know how to get in touch with us through the Night Out in the Parks program.
What have you guys heard from people who you've sat down with just after, I can't imagine the looks on their faces after they actually play a song that you've taught them?
I was telling Kwang last year, there was a young man with disabilities.
Yeah.
He works for the park, but he's nonverbal.
Oh, wow.
And one of the workers brought him out, and I was closing the piano, and he stopped and he just kept staring at it. I said, come on, baby, hit the keys. So he came over and he pressed the keys. He looked at me, and just the smile on his face when he made that music. It's amazing what music is a universal language, right?
Yeah.
And it breaks through to everyone. So, that's one of my feel-good stories. I've got some feel-bad stories too. But that's one of my.
And we're going to protect the pianos from the elements. They're covered out there.
Yeah, they have covers.
And then, do you find that people are more timid to approach and play a piano, or do some people just
No, Kwang, they just walk up and they're like, oh, piano, bang, bang. I used to be a police officer. I'm like, get off that piano.
You don't mess.
I
yeah,
don't mind,
yeah.
no.
No. Oh my gosh! But it is still such a welcoming environment
Yeah.
where it's like once you get everything under control, you can sit down and you can just be.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could make some music.
Yeah.
And do you both sit down at the piano in one of the parks and play?
Yes, I do.
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
That's what I want to hear.
Yes, incredible.
the professionals
I mean, you
do
were
it.
at Carnegie Hall. You've been everywhere, right?
I've been-
performed all over the world.
Yes.
Yes. So you could do some Rachmaninoff.
You
There we
can.
go.
I tell people I play at the piano. He actually plays the piano.
Oh my
we
goodness.
go.
Oh, well, the city is lucky to have you both on
Yes.
this
Thank you.
initiative. We're so
Thank you.
happy to have it here. If you want more information, Pianos in the Park runs through July 31st. You can just head to makemusicchicago.org. You can also find them on the socials right there on your screen.